Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Killat44 and welcome back to some more Nintendo news, or actually my impressions on the Nintendo news, because today, yet again, there was another Nintendo Direct conference where Nintendo pretty much talked about their future plans and all the new games that they were working on for the Nintendo Wii U and the Nintendo 3DS. I thought the presentation was awesome, and I want to use this video as my own kind of like, I guess my own personal feelings, my own personal thoughts on how well the presentation went, and also the games I'm really interested in playing in the future and showcasing on my YouTube channel. Just before I get into the commentary, I just actually want to tell you guys as well that there's actually some Pikmin 3 DLC, which is actually pretty awesome. They released some DLC for this game, which of course you're actually watching right now, and this is actually in the mission mode portion of the game, and I think it's also in the collect treasures mode of the game as well. So this is some new DLC that you can actually play. You're watching gameplay of it right now, and this is actually free. The first level is free, but there's actually more levels than just this one level. If you go over to the eShop, you can actually download the rest of the levels. I think there's 4 levels in total for $1.99. So if you guys are really like super hardcore Pikmin 3 fans, or completionists, and you love the challenge portion of the game so much, and you want to get the highest score and things like that, and so on and so forth, this is definitely for you, and I highly recommend you go over to the eShop and download it as soon as possible if you want to get into some of this Pikmin 3 action. Again, this is not the only level, this is the free level, but you can actually download more levels on the eShop. So just letting you guys know about Pikmin 3 information. But I guess let's talk about the games that I really was excited to see in the Nintendo Direct conference, and also the games that I really want to play, which pretty much sums up into these 3 games that I'm going to be talking about, which are Super Mario 3D World, The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. I keep getting that mixed up, A Link to the Past or A Link Between Worlds, but it is A Link Between Worlds, which is kind of like a pseudo-sequel to A Link to the Past. And then, of course, the biggest crescendo moment of the entire Nintendo Direct conference, which was the confirmation of a new Kirby game for 3DS. All of these games look fantastic, and like I said, I can't wait to play with them, have fun with them, and also showcase them on my YouTube channel. So let's first talk about Super Mario 3D Land. And this was a game that I actually went on record in the past, you know, kind of dissing this game a little bit, not giving it a lot of credit. I believed, like, you know, when I first saw this game at E3, that Nintendo was kind of cashing in, like, you know, they were taking the easy way out. They pretty much are taking assets from Super Mario 3D World and making a new game, and I guess pretty much porting it over to the Nintendo Wii U. I criticized them for not being innovative, you know, because Super Mario is my favorite franchise of all time, especially the 3D Super Mario games. I love Super Mario 64, that is my favorite game of all time, and I just criticized them on a lot of things, and pretty much it was because of the lack of knowledge that I had back in the day. But now, clearly, when you see this trailer, you can see a lot of the great work that the developers put into this game, and this is not like a super casual cash-in game, you know what I'm saying? This is a really cool game, it looks really cool, the gameplay elements look awesome, and now I'm really super psyched for this game, and, you know, like I said, I can't wait to play it. The thing that overall that won me were the worlds, kind of like the levels that were kind of introduced and shown in the trailer. A lot of them kind of look like Super Mario Galaxy levels, to be honest, which is kind of cool. There was a lot of different environments and things like that, and the graphics actually do look fantastic for a Super Mario game. A lot of the like shadows and the resolution and the textures and all that stuff, everything looks pretty good. And even, you know, further than that, there was actually a lot of new power-ups that I thought were really interesting. Like, there was a power-up where you can actually wear like a cube over your head, almost like in Super Mario Bros. 2, like that coin block head. There's actually another power-up where you actually wear a coin, or you wear a cube on your head and you can actually shoot bullet bills, which I thought was kind of cool. There was other power-ups like the cherry, where you can actually multiply yourself and do, I guess, double damage towards enemies and things like that. There was more power-ups like I think there was almost like a Karibo shoe as well, where Peach was like skating throughout a snow level, which I thought was kind of crazy. I guess that's a reference to Super Mario Bros. 3. So there's a lot of great little like cute stuff in this game, and especially the music too. The music is really awesome, like that jazz trumpets and all that stuff. So overall, with, you know, considering all the assets in this game, I think this game is going to be pretty awesome. I did make a mistake by kind of dissing this game, and now I'm fully excited to get this game on November 22nd and just play it for you guys and all the rest of the stuff and so on and so forth. So that's a game definitely that I look forward to playing on my YouTube channel. So that's one of the games. Of course, the next game is going to be The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. And again, this game, like a lot of these graphics of these 3DS games look amazing. I don't know how the developers do it, but this game looks incredible. I do love like the bird's eye view of this game. Like the 3D effects are going to look really awesome in this game. And I really like how Anuma, which is pretty much like the main dude, I guess the main producer of this game, he constantly, and this has been in many Nintendo Directs in the past, where he constantly says that he wants to change the Zelda franchise. He wants to change the Zelda franchise. He doesn't want to use the same formula over and over and over again. And this time, you know, and also he mentioned like the main Zelda formula is pretty much you go into a dungeon, then you find the new item in that dungeon or the new power-up, and then you use that power-up to further progress in the new puzzles in that dungeon. So that's pretty much the old school Zelda formula, right, that they always use in pretty much every Zelda game. But now, the really unique thing about this game is that they're actually going to give you the opportunity pretty much to get any power-up that you wish at the beginning of the game. I think all you have to do is purchase it at some sort of shop, and you have to, I guess, use rupees or something like that. But overall, you still have a choice to get whatever you want, which is kind of cool. And you don't have to wait around and, you know, do temples in order either. I guess you can do temples in any order you want, and all you have to do is go back to this one shop and just purchase and upgrade your arsenal. Say you want bombs and you want them right now, all you got to do is buy it. Same thing with the bow, boomerang, and all that stuff. I thought that was completely like a new idea, revolutionary, kind of shakes things up a bit in the Zelda universe and makes things a little bit more interesting, I guess, and I like that a lot. And furthermore, you know, like I said, I was just a big fan of A Link to the Past. I love the nostalgia factor of this game, and they're using like a bunch of old assets, like old music, old sound effects, and all that stuff. It just raises the hype level for me, and it brings me back to the good old days, you know, with The Link to the Past on SNES. I just can't wait to play this game and see how it fares against the old original classic of that game. So that's another game that I'm really, really excited to play. And finally, this new Kirby game, which looks fantastic. I mean, like I said, I don't know how the developers do it. All these games look so colorful and so happy, and like, I don't know, it gives you just like a good feeling inside, you know what I'm saying? Like great joy just seeing these games in action. I guess that's one of the biggest metrics of why these games are so interesting to me, because they just look so fun to play, and that's definitely the case as well for this new Kirby game. To be honest, I'm not too familiar with the Kirby franchise. I've only pretty much played one Kirby game, which is on the N64, which is Kirby, I think it was called Kirby the Crystal Shards or something like that. Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. But let me tell you, that game was so fun. I love like 100% of the game. I love battling O2. Definitely, I had a lot of great childhood memories with that game. So I kind of know the Kirby franchise only from that one game, but still, my experience of that game was really great. So I'm definitely willing to try out and go back again into the Kirby franchise. It looks pretty awesome. I can't really like describe it too much because, you know, I really don't know Kirby. It's just the usual power-ups that he gets. You know, he eats enemies and he gains the powers from the enemies. But I think the biggest thing as well that they're like focusing on this game is like this 3D aspect where like the world or like the environment, like things in the environment actually come at you. So this might be a game to actually turn on the 3D effect, because it might look like really crazy if like there was like a big hand squashing Kirby against the screen and things like that. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cute. And yeah, I mean, like I said, the game looks really fun to play on 3DS, and it's coming out in 2014. So, ooh, nice, Alf. That was a nice movement from you. But yeah, that game just, like I said, overall looks really fun to play, and all these games look really fun to play on the Wii U and 3DS. And I guess I don't know, like I said, I'm super excited. There's only about 3 more months till the end of the year, October, November, and December. And there's going to be, in October, Pokemon XY, which I'm super excited about. I'm going to be playing that game day 1 when it comes out on my YouTube channel. There's going to be more games like Call of Duty Ghosts, which I'm also super excited for. Another Call of Duty game is something that I love to play. Super Mario 3D World, The Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds, and, you know, Mario Party 3DS, and so on and so forth. All these games look so fun to play. There's a lot of variety on the Wii U right now, and I think this is a great time for any new people out there who haven't yet bought a Nintendo Wii U or who haven't yet bought a Nintendo 3DS to go do so. You have a lot of options as well. You can get the 2DS, you can get the Zelda Wind Waker HD bundle and all that stuff. I think this is a really great time for Nintendo. There's a lot of great games coming out, and this is the opportunity for you to really, I guess, enjoy the next generation games from Nintendo in a really high level. So I can't wait. A lot of these games look great. My name is Killat404. That was my impressions, and I'll kick by, I don't know how to say this, I'll come by back a lot on this channel. I know I haven't been uploading a lot, but that's just because I'm just swamped in college work. I'm sorry about that. I have a lot of work, and the next game that I'm really going to be focusing on, definitely for sure, there is going to be Pokemon X and Y, so stick back on my channel, and that's when I'm really going to be pumping out a lot more videos. So thank you guys for watching this video, enjoying my content, and subscribing. I'm out. Peace.